Hi everyone, welcome to back the channel. Rush. The Sukhoi Su-25, known to NATO as the Frogfoot, has long been a workhorse of the Russian Air Force. Since its first flight in 1975 and official introduction in 1981, this rugged, subsonic jet has been the backbone of close air support operations across conflicts in Afghanistan, Chechnya, Georgia, Syria, and Ukraine. Now, as we step into 2025, the Su-25 Grach, or Rook, has received yet another wave of modernization, ensuring that this legendary attack aircraft remains relevant in the ever-evolving battlefield of the 21st century. Its latest upgrades not only prolong its service life but also transform it into a far more lethal, survivable, and adaptable platform than the Cold War original. The story of the Su-25 is one of resilience. It was designed during the height of the Cold War to provide direct support to ground forces. Much like the American A-10 Thunderbolt II, the Soviets needed an aircraft that could operate from rough forward bases, withstand heavy fire, and deliver devastating ordnance on enemy armor, troops, and fortifications. Over the years, the Su-25 proved its worth in countless battles. Pilots often described it as a flying tank, capable of absorbing extraordinary amounts of punishment and still bringing its pilot home. This reputation made it one of the most respected attack aircraft ever built. But as warfare entered the digital age, and adversaries fielded more advanced air defenses, Russia faced a decision: retire the Frogfoot or bring it up to modern standards. By 2025, the Russian defense industry has chosen the latter. The Su-25 SM-3 and newer variants form the backbone of the modernization program. These aircraft have undergone extensive upgrades to avionics, weapons systems, survivability suites, and structural integrity. Each modernization phase has added another decade to the Su-25's operational life, ensuring that it remains a critical tool for the Russian aerospace forces. The latest upgrades have turned the Su-25 into a platform that blends old-school toughness with modern electronics, precision-guided weapons, and network-centric warfare capabilities. Externally, the Su-25 retains its distinctive silhouette: a high-mounted straight wing, twin-engine nacelles at the rear fuselage, and a heavily armored cockpit. The airframe design remains largely unchanged, because its basic formula has always been effective for low-altitude strike missions. However, behind the familiar lines lie major improvements. The cockpit now features modern multifunction color displays, replacing the analog dials of older models. Pilots benefit from helmet-mounted targeting systems, digital moving maps, and satellite navigation integrated with the GLONASS system. These upgrades allow Su-25 pilots to navigate and strike targets with much greater accuracy than their predecessors, even in poor weather or at night. One of the most significant changes in the 2025 Su-25 is its weaponry. While the aircraft retains its ability to carry a vast array of unguided rockets, bombs, and its fierce 30mm GSH-32 autocannon, it now integrates precision-guided munitions as standard. Modernized Su-25s can deploy laser-guided Kh-25 missiles, TV-guided bombs, and even standoff precision weapons like the Cobb series guided bombs. The inclusion of these weapons makes the Su-25 a far more versatile attacker, capable of engaging fortified positions, moving armor, and even naval targets from safer distances. This shift reflects the realities of modern warfare, where flying low and slow over enemy air defenses is increasingly risky. To survive in hostile environments, the Su-25's defensive systems have also been heavily upgraded. The latest models feature advanced electronic countermeasure pods, radar warning receivers, laser warning sensors, and infrared missile approach detectors. These systems automatically deploy chaff and flares to confuse incoming missiles. In addition, the armor protection around the cockpit and engines has been reinforced. The Su-25's rugged design already made it famously survivable. Many stories exist of aircraft returning to base with severe battle damage, but the new survivability suite ensures that the 2025 Su-25 remains a nightmare to shoot down. Engines have also been upgraded to provide better performance and efficiency. The original R-95SH turbojets, though reliable, were outdated. Modern variants like the R-195, and more recently enhanced versions, give the aircraft improved thrust, reduced smoke signature, and longer service life. These changes, while not making the Su-25 a supersonic jet, significantly enhance its climb rate, payload capability, and ability to operate from shorter or rougher runways. This keeps the Su-25 true to its mission of being a front-line attacker that can operate close to the troops it supports. In recent conflicts, including the ongoing war in Ukraine, the Su-25 has demonstrated both its strengths and its vulnerabilities. Videos and reports frequently show Su-25s conducting low-level rocket and bomb runs, often under intense fire. While several have been lost to modern surface-to-air missile systems and man-portable air defense systems, many have survived engagements that would have destroyed less rugged aircraft. These combat lessons have directly shaped the modernization path of the Su-25. By 2025, Russian engineers have doubled down on survivability, electronic warfare integration, and the introduction of standoff weapons, ensuring that pilots can still deliver devastating firepower while minimizing exposure to modern air defenses. The operational role of the Su-25 in 2025 remains vital. While Russia continues to develop more advanced aircraft like the Su-34 fullback and unmanned aerial vehicles, the Frogfoot fills a niche that no other aircraft quite matches. It can loiter over the battlefield, carry massive loads of ordnance, and provide immediate support to ground forces. Its ability to operate from improvised forward airstrips gives it flexibility in areas where infrastructure is limited. This is particularly important in potential conflicts across rugged terrain or remote regions where fast jets and AVs may struggle to maintain presence. There is also a symbolic aspect to the Su-25's continued service. For Russian pilots and soldiers, the Grach is a trusted companion, a machine that has proven itself for over 4 decades. Its presence on the battlefield is a morale booster for friendly troops and a psychological weapon against enemies. Just as the A-10 Warthog remains beloved in the United States despite debates over its retirement, the Su-25 holds a similar cultural and military significance in Russia. Another key element of the 2025 Su-25 modernization is its integration with Russia's broader network-centric warfare doctrine. Modernized variants are now equipped with secure data links that allow them to share targeting information with ground forces, drones, and other aircraft in real time. This connectivity ensures that the Su-25 is no longer operating as an isolated strike platform but as part of a larger digital battlefield ecosystem. This greatly enhances the speed and precision with which it can respond to dynamic battlefield threats. Despite its modernization, the Su-25 remains a relatively inexpensive platform compared to cutting-edge fighters or bombers. This affordability allows Russia to maintain a large fleet of Su-25s without the financial burden of replacing them entirely with advanced jets. In an era where cost-effective solutions are critical, the Frogfoot's modernization makes practical sense. It offers a balance of ruggedness, firepower, and updated technology at a fraction of the cost of a new aircraft. The global stage also highlights the Su-25's relevance. Several countries outside Russia still operate the Su-25, including nations in Eastern Europe, Africa, and Asia. Modernization packages developed by Russian defense companies are offered to these operators as well, ensuring export potential. By upgrading avionics, weapons, and survivability, client states can keep their fleets flying effectively into the 2030s. This makes the Su-25 not only a pillar of Russian air power but also a significant player in global arms markets. Looking toward the future, there has been discussion about whether unmanned systems will eventually replace the Su-25. Indeed, Russia has been testing loyal wingman drones, long-range loitering munitions, and advanced AVs for strike missions. However, as of 2025, the Su-25 continues to occupy a role that drones cannot fully replace. Its ability to carry heavy loads, operate from rough airstrips, and endure damage makes it uniquely suited for frontline warfare. It is likely that in the coming decades, manned-unmanned teaming will see Su-25s working alongside drones, with the aircraft coordinating attacks and providing human oversight in complex battlefield environments. The Su-25's modernization also demonstrates a broader truth about military aviation. Sometimes, old designs, when updated with new technology, remain as effective as ever. The Frogfoot may not be stealthy or supersonic, but its simplicity, toughness, and firepower make it indispensable. The 2025 version represents the perfect blend of proven Cold War engineering and modern technological enhancements. As a Russian force